It's recording already.
Oh, I was
I
about
can
to
stop
going
it.
off. No, that's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
All right.
Round of applause. Where's the left track?
Left track.
Phone it in.
Welcome
Hey, what's up, guys?
to our review of The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, our second review ever.
Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Johnny Knoxville's in it.
Yeah,
I'm not even
like-
gonna say starring Johnny Knoxville.
He walked in. He walked in from filming Jackass 4. He's all like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on here?"
He's like, oh yeah, he just walked in on the set.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do the stunt, check this shit out, and then that's it. He's gone.
And then he just walked out like, "Man, that was pretty cool."
Yeah, we're so horny. And then Forrest Whitaker, also in it.
Him and his lazy eye was in it.
Yeah. They're two separate castings.
So his lazy eye.
Forrest Whitaker and then his lazy eye.
Man, that like that distracted the fuck out of
His
me.
lazy eye is awesome, dude. What you talking about? He was the best actor in the whole movie.
He sold the anger with that lazy eye.
That lazy eye
Yeah.
that had more lines than Arnold Schwarzenegger. With that said,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Last Stand came out yesterday.
It did.
Theaters, whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah, he didn't even finish saying the cast.
that's it. Who else matters?
Um,
That fat Hispanic dude.
Luis Guzman.
Luis
Come on
Guzman,
now. The main bad guy of the story. What's his fucking name?
No one cares about him. He's not like a big actor. Or anything.
Rodrigo Santoro. Is that him?
You're just naming random Hispanic names.
No, I mean, he's on here.
What's
He's
his
on
name
the-
in the movie?
Well, it doesn't
I know
matter.
It says his name right next to it.
He didn't do anything for the whole movie towards the end, so...
All he did was drive the car.
Drive a car that was running on...
So yeah, basically, for those of you who are not familiar with this movie, it's a giant Corvette commercial.
It is.
It's a Corvette. Here's a Corvette ZR1. It's modified. Let's watch it race.
And it runs on infinite gas.
Yeah, it has a new power up, unlimited gas. That shit gets amazing gas mileage.
Yep.
It seriously gets like 120 miles per gallon if you're riding it at 200 miles per hour average. So if you're fuck hybrids, get a ZR1.
Right.
That shit runs forever.
Yeah.
So basically, story of the movie is this dude. He's a big drug kingpin in Mexico. He gets captured. No, he was captured already at the beginning.
He's getting transferred.
They're gonna transport him, an FBI transport. An elaborate thing happens. He breaks out. He takes a hostage, quote unquote. Are we going full spoilers on this?
I mean, you want to warn him?
I feel like it's not even a big deal.
Okay.
Spoiler alert! I'm not the
Super
full on
spoiler.
spoiler. Well, it's not even like a.
TheDamnSkippie spoiler alert.
Point is, I mean, even if when you see it happening, like it's like, oh, you didn't even care.
Yeah.
You gonna stop that watch? Oh,
I honestly don't.
You didn't even hear it?
I don't know. See, I'm gonna be just straight up honest with you. That's been going on for years. I don't know where that watch is. I don't know where that watch is.
It just happens?
Yeah, it was just like...
Dude, no, I have a watch that goes off at 2 in the morning in my room. I don't know where it is either, and it goes off. It's every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
For some reason, it goes off every Saturday morning. And, it might be the one I'm wearing, but I don't know how to change it. So every Saturday morning, I get woken up by this watch. Back to the
Bring
movie.
it back. Right, let's not start podcasting now.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, yes, full out spoiler alert. He brings on a hostage who turns out to be his informant. She took a bribe.
Yeah.
She was an inside girl. Fuck her.
Yeah, no, she literally didn't do anything.
She literally did nothing but pretend to be a pointless hostage for no reason. In the car, she was still acting like a hostage the whole time.
And then when he threw out the car,
fuck out my car. Fuck out my car, ho.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's really bad. The acting, if you're like, we're still talking about plot. Let's not jump into that.
Oh.
Where are you going, Alex? All right, so basically, he gets out, and right before they break him out, though, they steal the ZR1, the Corvette, a modified one from the auto show. They don't show that; they just explain it later. I feel like they basically just threw out a line in there just to explain how he got his hands on this car, because like no other reference throughout the movie with them they made to the stolen car. It's like just really randomly halfway through the movie. Oh, that car was stolen a week ago. Whatever.
Yeah.
But point is,
there's no real explanation for it.
Yeah. So basically, he gets his hands on the car. He's speeding down to the town where Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is now
they were in Las Vegas, headed towards Mexico.
The border. And Arnold's town's like the last town right there, in front of the border.
Of course, the last sheriff.
Yep. And seriously, the town has like 4 cops.
No,
4 cops.
The
girl, the 2 guys, and Arnold.
All right.
4 cops.
It was 4
That's
cops.
what I just said.
Right.
Yeah. So then, And then Johnny Knoxville, who had like 20 minutes of screen time.
And I love this misfit group of cops. I enjoyed them just being on screen. I just enjoyed.
My favorite part was Guzman as the cop for the original.
Funny.
Yeah, he was hilarious. He was like the worst
guy.
cop in the history of ever, but he was fucking hilarious.
Like, it was fun. Like how they were introduced with the new guy. I forgot. I think his name was Jerry or Terry or something.
Was that the guy who got like lit up?
The guy.
Spoiler.
The guy who died.
Yeah.
What's his name? Talisman or some shit like that.
He was not important.
Right. Well, he died.
Oh, Torrance.
Torrance.
Because I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about Torrance the whole movie.
Right.
He's like, support piracy the whole time. Don't pay for this movie.
Pirate Bay will go down.
The whole movie was the last time of Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
His accent was so bad. But yeah, he got lit up.
Yeah. So yeah, like I just like how they were introduced. Guzman, new guy, and Johnny Knoxville just fucking around at this historic gun museum that Johnny Knoxville opened up randomly as fuck.
Right. If you're gonna go watch the movie, do not watch it for the story. Keep in mind it is not a good movie, and you'll have a good time.
Yeah, like this is one of those movies you just go and just have a good time.
Yeah, just basically you're not expecting much.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get much.
Like, you can kind of tell where it's going after a while. Like
from the trailer, you can see where it's going. I mean, you can tell exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. Like right from the beginning, where they showed the Camaro, I automatically knew like that car is gonna end up hitting the other car at some point.
Oh, and it did. That guy was mad.
The acting was terrible.
Oh yeah, that guy didn't know how to act. The guy with the Camaro.
I feel like they just found him on the street. You want $50? Just say 3 lines and you're good.
Yeah.
The guy with the Camaro.
Yeah.
What happened to my car? I drove it. No, he said don't park in the fire lane.
Yeah, because he parked in the fire lane like an asshole.
Stupid as hell.
Like, that's what he gets for parking in the fire lane.
Right. So yeah, basically the movie's a Chevrolet Corvette commercial.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, the only problem I had with the movie was the parts where Forrest Whitaker was there. I mean, I liked his character.
Forrest Whitaker was really the only reason. He was basically the glue that held the story together. Without his parts, this movie would be dumb as fuck.
This movie is dumb as fuck, though.
Well, okay, imagine if he wasn't in it. The movie would be incoherent garbage.
And, well, the thing is, like, the parts where he was there, when he was dealing with the FBI in LA, I was supposed to say LA, but they were never in LA. Yeah. The FBI dealing with the cartel guy, it just seemed it was taking itself way too serious for me. Except for that one guy with the long hair who knew about cars.
The comic relief guy who was blowing it up.
Except for him, it just felt like it felt like I was just watching Forrest Whitaker getting mad at the screen and just yelling and shit.
That's pretty much what he was doing.
Right, and I was just like...
he has literally the worst group of FBI agents I've ever seen in my life. They can't stop a goddamn Corvette. They have access to all these choppers and stuff, and they can't stop that Corvette.
I mean, the guy with the long hair explained it.
No, okay, here's what you do. You lay a fucking spike strip down.
I was thinking they should have done that.
Seriously, they would have done it right at the beginning. The movie would have been 20 minutes long, and that's it. Like, I'm thinking the whole time, like, you're gonna put all these cars there, the spike strip. No, you got a chopper following the car, put a spike strip down. You call the sheriff, put a spike strip down. Exactly, all you need is one, and the car flips over, and that's it. You're done. But no.
Well, maybe because of the hostages, they didn't know she was she was in.
I mean, regardless, you spike strip that bitch.
I mean, he was going 200 miles an hour.
You spike strip the bitch.
It's gonna flip.
It would have hopefully she was wearing a seatbelt.
And then the part, like, I like the car chasing scenes they had in there, like the part with the battering ram one.
Yeah.
I like that one, but the one part I was like, come on now, is where he flipped the
car over the Corvette?
Yeah.
That shit really? Bothered me. It's not the first movie to do that, though, to flip over a car like that. Like, Wanted had done the same thing with pretty sure it was a Corvette. Yeah. Like, every car that has that slant, for some reason, has to flip another car over it. That was dumb.
Yeah, that was really dumb. But, I mean, I enjoyed the violence in this. It was fun, crazy, stupid violence.
Best CG ever.
Right, best CG.
Man, I was like, no way that was CG.
No way that dude got shot like that.
Yeah, hell nah. Best CG ever made.
Right.
Academy Award movie, definitely.
Exactly. And then, I just like the characters in the movie. They were just fun characters. The deputies were fun. the townspeople didn't give no fucks
They didn't.
about nobody coming up in they shit.
They didn't give no fucks. Arnold Schwarzenegger busting like, everybody go home.
Oh, hold
about
on.
to get bombed. And then they're like,
We gotta let them know though. Okay, in the beginning of the movie, there's a football team running across town because there's a football game going on 5 hours away.
and apparently every resident in this
Apparently everybody in this town like
gives a shit about college football.
Right.
So they hold.
I don't even think it was college. This seemed like a high school because it's a small town.
Right. Well, they give a shit about not the NFL. And,
So, like,
the whole town dipped.
Yeah,
Except for like 5 people.
Yeah. Everybody leaves for like these 5 people who only stay at this diner. And like our Schwarzenegger buses in, he's like, "Yo, you guys gotta get out of here, cause you know, shit's gonna go
It's
down."
about to get bombed.
And then they're like, "Nah, I'm hungry. Like I'm gonna eat."
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude gave a whole speech about how he had high cholesterol for no reason.
He's like, "I got high cholesterol. I might eat this nasty ass omelet.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere."
And then he's like, "Fuck it, just stay away from the windows."
Right?
Terrible sheriff, terrible townspeople. Nobody gives a fuck. In the movie.
And then when our Schwarzenegger busted through the door, like when he threw himself through the door, and then they're like, "Are you okay?" Like, just they still gave no fuck.
Right
though.
there, hey, dude was all bleeding.
Yeah, they have no concern like over it.
How you doing, sheriff? Old. But yeah, best part of the scene, hands down, was that old lady. Blasted that dude for no reason.
That was pretty funny.
Yep.
So there's this guy who was just like, you know, these generic ass, you know, bad dudes that just get shot
Who
up on the
for some
block.
reason have military training and military grade weapons
Right.
and a bazooka.
Right.
For some
That
reason.
one bazooka just always kept showing up.
Yeah, it was the same one too.
Yeah.
For no reason. Everybody, you know, they have to have those generic grunts, no names because they didn't have
Yep.
names. They're
Yep.
like, you go that way, you go this way. That was the names, just to fill out the shootout scenes. And basically, he was in this antique store type thing, and this old lady lit him up because he was being rude.
Try to get out of my property. He's like, "Shoot up, old lady." And, you know, so she had to go, hood on his ass.
Yeah.
So
basically, verdict on the acting: no one in this movie can act, but Forrest Whitaker, and I don't know how they managed to get him to this movie.
I don't know. He phoned it in. He's like, "Hey, you want a paycheck?" He's like, "Sure. Well, bring your lazy eye over here."
Oh, and then let me get your manager for your lazy eye because we're gonna need him too. His lazy eye has a whole separate manager.
So, acting for me, it wasn't that bad as you think. For you.
What do you mean? The acting was garbage.
I mean, it's like okay, there's a few things here and there, like the fat guy with the car.
Yeah,
He was obvious as
that dude
fuck.
could not act.
That guy, and like it felt like Johnny Knoxville was trying to overplay it just a little bit for me, just a little.
I like how you said it's not that bad. Yeah, all you said was bad things.
Well, I'm explaining the reasons I say it's not good, not completely good.
Well, I mean, it's not a good movie.
Right.
But I mean, I get what you're saying.
It's
Johnny Knoxville did act way too hard.
It felt like just a little bit.
He was trying to play himself on screen and then going overboard with it.
Yeah, he was putting just a little bit too much. But I mean, I enjoy his character. His character did make me laugh.
He was.
I did enjoy his character.
Him and Guzman.
But I feel like if he was on there a little bit more, I might have gotten a little bit tired of it. Just because of so much he put, so much juice.
No, dude, he blew up a guy with a flare. Oh man, that's an old lady scene. That's my favorite scene. The flare gun scene. I forgot about it.
No, my favorite scene, hands down, is the part when Arnold Schwarzenegger tackles the guy off the building and shoots him in the head on the way down. Like
all the alternate options he had. He decides the one that's gonna cause him damage, waste ammo, and overkill the guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he decided.
I mean, like you said yesterday, he could have just shot him on the
he
building.
could have just shot him. He could have just pushed him off. He could have scared him. He probably would have fell off anyway because he was bleeding. Nah, he's like, I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna scare him, push him, shoot him in the air, and land on his ass.
Like some American.
And knocked his ass out. Not only he knocked his own ass out too. He was gone for a good 5 minutes of screen time.
Man, he old, man.
You know, he kept saying that over the movie.
Cause he old.
So what's your final thoughts? Rating?
Shit. I'm gonna look over my notes though. I said this.
We don't want to drag on the review.
No, yeah, you know, I laughed a lot. I enjoyed it. I love the cheesy lines they had.
Did I ask you that, or did I ask you? I asked what your final thought was. One said, "My final thought is here's the review," and you go over and talk about some lines. I didn't say about that.
My last thought. Okay,
your last thought.
Yeah.
I was gonna go ahead.
I like the dialogue they had because that's really what made it funny.
I see that.
They had good dialogue between that really funny lines. If it wasn't for those funny lines, I would have been like.
You say good dialogue?
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
As in funny dialogue.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't like just wow. This is poetry to my ears. But it was like.
I didn't even say all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
I got you.
It was like it was funny. If it wasn't funny, I'm pretty sure I would not like this movie. But it was so funny, and I enjoyed it for what it is. I enjoyed it more towards the end because that's when the movie starts saying, "Hey, you know what? Let's just fucking have fun, shoot dudes, and just have crazy shit going down." And that's what the movie did. And see the part in the beginning was with Forrest Whitaker. I was like, okay, this is dragging. Except for the guy with the long hair making jokes here and there, I was like not really caring. And I didn't care for this cartel dude. But when Arnold Schwarzenegger started coming into the picture, and when the deputies came in, and John Knoxville came in, all those guns and the fight and all that shit happened, that's when I started enjoying the movie a lot more. That's when I started laughing, and we were hooping and hollering up in that bitch. And there were times that the few of us in that theater were laughing. Like, everybody was just, like, having a good time.
Yeah.
And that adds on to the movie. The experience that everybody's on the same page. Like, okay, this movie's silly. This movie's stupid.
I agree.
Let's just enjoy it for what it is. A silly, stupid movie. And so my final rating, the TheDamnSkippie decree is that I gave it a matinee.
Matinee?
Okay, it's go see it with friends. Go have fun with this movie. Don't expect like a serious movie because it's not a serious movie. If you take it seriously, you're doing the wrong thing because this movie does not take itself serious.
Definitely. Yeah, I 100. But I think it's the first time it's ever gonna happen. The last, I agree with your ratings. I agree. Yesterday, when I left the theater, I was pissed off. Like, this movie was shit. But upon thinking it further, it's like you're right. The movie didn't take it seriously. It's not a movie to be like, let me see this best acting ever, the best storyline ever. It's meant to go, just go like basically what we did. Go there with some friends,
just
sneak into it, just watch it.
You don't want to pay for it. Just
like, watch it, watch it with some friends. You have, go over there. Just have a good time.
Right.
Just enjoy the action sequences. Arnold Schwarzenegger's missed timing and all that.
That's shit.
Yeah, it's a matinee. I'll give it a matinee as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was just a fun time. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It had some funny moments. I'll give it that.
Really funny moments.
Some really funny moments. The lady who was sitting 2 seats down from me, I wanted to hit her in the face the whole time. But that wasn't anything part of the movie.
She was overdoing it.
Yeah, she was laughing for every stupid thing. Knoxville breathed on camera.
Gabriel Guzman walks across the street.
She literally left when that happened, though.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I brought up.
This movie hilarious. Final TheDamnSkippie rating decree.
Oh.
Matinee.
Wouldn't it be
It's matinee.
Yeah, regular matinee.
Yeah, matinee.
Oh, yeah.
Flat out regular matinee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't go to the late night premiere or
True that.
I wouldn't pay the full price. I go matinee.
Yeah, I would not pay RX whatever.
Or whatever we paid for Gangster Squad.
I would not pay for that.
I wouldn't pay that for Gangster Squad either. Anyway, that's a different review.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed our review.
Thanks guys for listening.
Of The Last Stand, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I hope this one's better than the last one. I hope it's more organized. It feels like this one did better.
I feel like it. Well, I mean, we went over that whole video shit that happened last time.
Right.
So this is
And then we did. We were more gathered and whatever.
Yeah, this was a little more organic, which I like. It's 20 minutes long.
Oh. Well, sure, why not?
Fuck, it's like we don't review fully. We podcast review. We pod view. We recast.
Podcast review.
We recast.
We recast.
we.
I don't see a problem with it.
I mean, like basically our style for a review is different. We podcast while we review. We review while we podcast. We're still dragging this on, but
we kind of do this.
We flop around. We add our old stories. We talk about it. Watch.
Like a fish out of water.
We're basically a podcast review.
Yeah, but we're more focused.
Yeah, it's a discussion on the movie. Fuck it, we did it. It's done.
Right,
it's already way too late. We don't have to justify this. We already did it. We're justified at the end. Yeah. Basically, movies matinee. Enjoy it. If you enjoy our podcast reviewing stuff that we do right now, I don't even know what to call it anymore.
No, just movie review.
If you liked our review style or review period, if you agree, don't agree, subscribe, comment, let us know your opinion on the movie if you saw it. If you're gonna see it, in the YouTube. The comments, please. Not the Facebook.
I mean, if you can do both if you want.
If you could, if you do it both, even better, But we prefer YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out to Abel who actually commented on our last video, our first comment.
See, there you go. Comment. We give you shout outs.
Yeah, there you go. Comment to Abel. I saw that comment. I liked it. I responded.
Yeah, right.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Like, subscribe, comment. We love y'all.
See you guys next week.
Well, Tuesday.
Or,
Tuesday.
well,
That's technically next week.
Well, yeah, but as in next week, review next week. Like,
Yeah, I got you. And Tuesday, tune in for the podcast.
Yeah.
Wednesday actually. Wednesday podcast. 2
We
p.m.
revealed our secret.
Oh, we said that from the beginning. We're done.